Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
You said what?
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And this thing gets blown up well behind the line of scrimmage, but the marker is down on the field. Who's this against?
Did you post my shit in the chat?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I'm already playing my game back. The Steelers. Hey, the game just started.
Real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. After the run, Watson going to throw. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
The Chiefs are looking for you.
And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
To throw is Watson. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, I thought he caught that. That was a dumb throw.
Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns.
I thought he caught it, bro. I was about to be heated.
Take him down. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play.
Appreciate it.
First quarter, first drive, first interception.
It's acting hard as fuck.
That hurts. Naeem Hines, his first carry.
Oh my God.
He's got some breathing room. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40.
God damn, that fucking spin was nice.
For 22 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Rodgers. This one grabbed by A.J. Green.
We got A.J. Green.
Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well.
He said unmute him.
He really does, and the best part about that play for him.
Oh, God.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tyus Bowser just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers looking for his running back, and he's got it. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Good fucking sack, nigga.
And taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
At the 19-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks. Because
that juke kind of like broke it.
You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Yo.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
That's 0-0.
Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
Well, that takes a start to have a good drive.
I think,
like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
The video.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Back to throw, Watson, eluding the pressure right.
Bro, this nigga overthrew it. Come on. Got a 99 throw on the run.
Right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Even though that one was incomplete, you could see the training that went into that play. He gets out of the pocket, ends up moving to his right.
He got a 99 throw on the run, bro.
Extend the life of the play.
Nigga really overthrew that.
That.
That's how you know abilities. If he had the ability.
Deep ball, but incomplete. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Hines.
This nigga here, bro.
Midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 30.
That's where I'll be picking the right plays, too.
He's off to a great start here in this first quarter. It seems like this defense is probably going to have trouble containing him.
I would agree with that. I love the observation. And here's the thing. Their game plan coming to fruition. You knew that they came in thinking that they could run it, and now they're proving that they can and doing it in a big way.
Yes, sir.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, and it's second down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Rodgers will try again on second down. Deep
wow, this nigga. He got Marquise Goodwin? What the fuck?
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Marquise Goodwin.
When this nigga get Marquise Goodwin, bro?
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Wow, I had no clue.
On the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Could have been over regardless, though.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Mike's still echoing.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved.
Oh,
and now
my
this
God,
is intercepted.
bro.
My goodness.
I could have sworn I was a linebacker. Not looking too good.
Right at the 44-yard line. First quarter, and now
I thought it was a linebacker.
He's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand.
Oh my God, this fucking spin cycle shit, bro. How the fuck is it doing it? Like, what the fuck? Nah, it's not. He said unmute him, Pam. It's not doing it anymore.
Steelers, they broaden their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. A run on first down, but it's not going to get them much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 24, Watson flush to his right. And the catch made by Hopkins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now Watson.
I just wanted to try it.
There, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Can't be intercepted by AI.
The
That's nice.
The defense. Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
Only if you got 2 incomplete passes.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Hey, that time I just thought, shit, he might catch it.
Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this
that
situation,
nice.
You've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
So on 3rd and goal, Gordon. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make. Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again. And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the
Good fucking tackle, Tyus.
Hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be out right at the 35. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him. Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
I gotta get there a little faster.
The gain there on the catch and run. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. To throw, it's Rodgers. Going deep to the end zone for Juju. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down.
But Aaron Rodgers did that hole too far.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a whole
I mean, if he wouldn't have put it like that, though, probably would have picked.
Like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful. Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Oh, God.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. He's going to find his running
better
back.
go playing with Tony Jefferson, boy. That boy came back for a reason.
Here to the 38. And just in general, Charles, like that, how tough is it for the defense to account
oh, God, nah, that's crazy, though. I thought somebody would have. That ability is nice. It don't matter if he's slow, bro. I'm telling you. It does not matter.
And you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him.
Oh, my God, face mask.
What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Rodgers again now. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Marquise Goodwin, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half.
Man, I'm mad.
It's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter.
I think we all 3 gonna make it.
There can be plenty more before this game is over.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Nah, 3 can.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going
Oh
to
my God, bro. I swear to God. This shit is crazy.
2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Yes, bro. That's like the second time that's happened.
Hey, 86. He's sneaky, guy.
Now on 2nd and 16. Watson being chased out left.
Look at this, bro. I'm getting flags called on me and everything. No matter what the fuck I do.
And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Now it's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
He do that every single 3rd down.
How about the execution of that defense right there?
Cover 3 Scott
Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this
knock his motherfucking
weekend.
block out.
A first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
No.
This is Hines. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Yeah, another good run there.
I thought
He's
it was
been
right
such
there.
a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On play action, Rodgers. That is incomplete.
From to the sideline and incomplete. Referee brings up 3rd down and 7.
Shoot, I forgot you got to hit you. Shoot, other years it was 6.
Man, this nigga ain't. This nigga beat me once. I beat him twice last year.
3rd down.
I know, but you acting like I ain't never beat 6.
He's going to launch it for Washington. This is caught inside the 15.
Oh my God.
33 yards that time.
I fucking hate Tavon Young, little ass. He always getting his ass caught over.
They've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick
I
up a
was,
nice
but
solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing,
it was more niggas that I wanted to get.
Run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down and 4, Rodgers. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
My brother.
Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
They call me.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was going right back to Cooper Kupp, and it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. This time they stay on the ground. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half.
Little nigga getting on my fucking nerves.
Be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
You got 58.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, you block over here.
Here's Rodgers.
Oh my God. I saw that shit. He straight fucked him up. That nigga didn't even follow him.
4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both.
I needed this. I'm going to wake up.
Once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
It was his own play.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Watson now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. Watson now to throw.
Oh my God, bro. What the fuck is going on? What's really going on, bro?
Possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
That shit don't make no fucking sense
here
to me.
about ready for their next drive. The last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about
I really am. I can't do shit. Like that was a D-hop throw. I can't believe that shit just happened right there. That was some comp shit right there.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to
it's low-key because he know my playbook. I got to start playing with a different playbook against him, too.
And then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Check 26, check 26. Shift. Kill going. Show it.
Now it's Rodgers. Going for the deep ball. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break.
Wow. Wow, bro. Fucking wow. But anytime that nigga do the spin move, it moved my nigga inside of him and shit. Like, come on, bro.
Mistakes just keep piling up.
Like, bro, did you just, like, but anytime that nigga did it, it worked out for that nigga. Like, I don't understand this shit, bro. I'm really trying, bro. Like, it don't make no fucking sense.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think
fuck
that
is the point of my fucking ability if it's not sinking through?
Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
You can stop the hand, so you can stop that run.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
No, I'm straight. Happens. Bad game.
Set.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
From the gun, here's Watson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Steps away to his left. Going deep for Hopkins.
Wow, that was fucking fake, bro.
Or was it? Wait, they'll say
like,
no.
come on,
No
bro. He didn't even
interception.
fucking
He did
come
not
back
keep
for
the
it.
feet
I
in
literally
bounds,
held
apparently.
back.
So that's just
I
gonna be an
literally held
incompletion.
back and square.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Watson. Open man is Gordon.
Fuck, get off me.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Melvin Gordon, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
Come back, Crip.
And the Ravens get a bit closer.
Hey,
Tucker
7-minute quarter.
extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead.
All right. Just got to get some
Tucker
stops.
now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 to the 24-yard line.
My bad. We'll just
The
reprint.
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back now in Pittsburgh.
He's straight.
A lot of happy
He don't
faces in the
suck,
crowd
but
at
he
this
ain't that
point as their
good.
guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Check 52. Check.
They run with Hines. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward.
Huh?
They won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one
What?
home.
36. Back north.
I did last year. I did both of them niggas last year.
Box it. Ship. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Hey. Check. Tally. From left, Tally.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Rodgers going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Swipe left. 26.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And able to find Green. And he's able to take
This
it
nigga
across
Marlon
midfield
Humphrey is
before
getting
going
fucked
out of
up.
bounds. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers.
Oh, yes, Marlon. Yes, sir, Marlon.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. Here's Watson stepping up. He'll try and run.
Please don't.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. I'm getting foul. Under 10. Under 10. 10. To the card. Mark 55.
On 1st and 10, Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Watson. Got a man, it's Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Back to throw, Watson. Dancing to his left. That's complete. It's Gordon. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. From the red zone now, Watson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Bud Dupree showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. So give him the first down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off.
This is it. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Shoot.
Again, it's Watson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle there to make the grab. And the Ravens cut into that lead. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. Here's Watson. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it to recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Maybe a gain of a yard.
And after he scored, he probably knew he sucked, so he was just like, shit.
So 3rd and long. The Steelers
I'm gonna
on
run
3rd down.
tomorrow.
They've converted 4 times.
Well, not that you suck, but his team better than yours.
This is 3rd down and 12.
I wasn't trying to get on your case or anything like that. I wasn't trying to get on your case again like that. I'm for
As
real.
we get you reset, and let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
What the fuck? Bro, no, look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit, bro. This nigga Tavon Young gotta go, bro. He gotta go, bro. He gotta go. He gotta go. He gotta go, bro.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is
He gotta go, bro. Tavon Young gotta go.
This one counts. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points.
I definitely press square. I definitely press square.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like
it's caught inside the 25.
Bro, this nigga Devin Bush pissing me off with his fast ass. Keeping up with D Hop and shit.
Watson to Hopkins for a huge hookup, 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now the pressure gets there and he goes down.
He got secure tackling too.
20 at the 19. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Another try after the first down sack. Watson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
I said possession caught it. I think he's going to get in there like that.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Buying time to his left. He finds Coleman. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
From the gun, Watson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This nigga Marquise Brown got hurt. Nigga said,
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
That's funny.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Now it's Watson, flushed out right. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out.
Tried to dive in there.
Skip out of bounds, so a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball
Bro, this is fucked up shit,
able
bro.
to retain possession.
Hold the
no
fucking ball,
turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Bro, 2 of my niggas tried to catch the fucking ball.
On 4th and goal. And the Steeler defense will celebrate the goal line.
Oh, God, we didn't, bro. Oh, shit. This nigga got mossed.
They'll start on the ground with Hines. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
I just want to see it in action, honestly.
Defensively. everything, a timeout has been called.
I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna explain why.
Silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
I don't give a fuck either.
Tighten up. 26. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Watch the twins.
Rodgers looking to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
He caught that. I just wanted to see, bro.
And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
Oh, wow.
So for the Steelers, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Nothing. Played bad defensively. Played alright at the end offensively, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I ain't getting out 1 sack that game. No, wait, I'm tripping. I got 3 sacks. Hey, bro. That's how this team started. It's not like I traded any defensive player.